to be certain that I'm the one.
Today, we are in Anaheim, California, a city best known as the location of Disneyland. But just down the road from the happiest place on earth sits the sad purgatory of the Garden Walk Mall. First proposed as the Point Anaheim in the 1990s, it was meant to capitalize on the tourism business of the nearby Disney spots, including their own similar mall, Downtown Disney. And for this very reason, Disney tried everything they possibly could to stop the city-owned project. But let's jump ahead right now to when Garden Walk became a reality. The marketing made it sound like it was going to be quite the hotspot. There would be almost 600,000 square feet of specialty retail, food, and entertainment space, totaling almost 100 outlets. Multiple adjoining hotels would have over 1,500 rooms, including up to 500 vacation ownership units. Two of these hotels would be operated by Disney themselves. There would be a 7,700 square foot bus terminal for travelers. But then disaster struck.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center.
After 9/11, the country did not have time for a new mall, and it would not be until 2005 that Garden Walk resumed construction. By that time, the planned condominiums above the 4,800 parking space structure had been scrapped. The hotels were never built. The mall itself opened in 2008 in the midst of the Great Recession, and just 1 year later, it was already bankrupt. In 2010, it was put up for sale, however no offers were made. They even reached out to Disney to see if they would like to purchase the property. And here is where I'd like to step back to when the mall was being planned in the 90s. After its announcement, hundreds of pages of objections were submitted by Disney's legal team, and they even went so far as sponsoring meetings to protest and donating money to like-minded groups. In the end, an agreement was made wherein Garden Walk would only have limited signage, increased parking, and traffic route changes would be made by city planning. Now, researching this, I found out a whole subtopic about how Disney and the city of Anaheim have a tenuous relationship at best. And if you want to look into that history after this video, go right ahead. But it seems like Disney enjoyed watching Garden Walk fail, and have refused to even bite when they were given the opportunity to pick up the mall for less than it was worth. In 2001, with no new buyers, Garden Walk was just 55% occupied. The majority of bigger stores such as Tommy Bahama and Taylor Loft, Hollister, and Ultra Luxe Cinema were all gone by 2015. It was put up for sale again in 2018. Still no takers.
Thou knowest not. Drop in a bit of cash and receive thine fortune.
Just before I had gotten there had been quite a bit of rain, which is uncommon for this part of California, as you can see by the lack of a drainage system here. Even the poor maintenance guy couldn't make a dent in the puddles.
Yeah, I think right along here might be the, yep.
It appears as though no one has gotten around to cleaning the front of the property. As you can see, there are beer bottles, coffee cups, and all sorts of trash scattered about in front of the main entrance. I'm sure this happens each night with all the foot traffic, but I was here around 5 p.m. and this really should have been gone by then. Which is sad, because the mall has nice decorations and statues out here, just like around the mall interior. They really have actually put a lot of money into making the mall look its best, which does help mask the numerous empty storefronts. The vaguely Disney-themed displays no doubt anchor the mega corporation, but hey, cartoon mice, dragons, and white pumpkin carriages don't necessarily reference Disney, right? These murals are done by local artists, and the mall interchanges them frequently. If the hotels and condos would have made it to fruition, this really would have been a nice place to walk around at night. Unfortunately, they didn't, and tourists don't quite make it this far off the regular Disney streets to give Garden Walk much notice. Locals shy away due to the expensive parking and lack of any unique restaurants, along with the hassle of traffic from Disneyland, the convention center, and Angel Stadium all nearby. Think that is any part of Disney's plan with the traffic rerouting? Before becoming Garden Walk, the land was the site of the Melody Land Musical Theater, which was eventually abandoned before being reopened as a church. The clouds still threaten rain, so don't hold the lack of visitors solely on the dead mall, though by all accounts it's usually like this. There has been some new life come to the mall, however. The House of Blues restaurant and bar moved from downtown Disney to Garden Walk in 2017, in the space formerly used as the movie theater. Somewhat confusingly, AMC operates an IMAX and 6-screen theater next to the House of Blues. According to Cinema Treasures, they have been here since the mall opened in 2008 until Ultra Star Cinemas took them over in 2010 through 2015. Then AMC moved back in 2019. They did close during the COVID pandemic, but have since reopened. Another new addition is one of the hotel spots finally was filled with the completion of the JW Marriott in 2020. Things finally may be looking up for the Garden Walk, as rather than remain competing as a shopping mall, they have begun focusing more as a center for entertainment. No doubt the pandemic has slowed this process, but hopefully more places will reopen like the AMC. After a decades-long battle, will Garden Walk finally see its revival as an alternative to Disneyland?